Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant, and Virgo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to watch your cusp sign, because people have been writing me and telling me some months when they find that their sun sign or rising sign isn't resonating with them, they check their cusp sign and their messages and predictions are coming to them from there. So you might want to check that out. So all that being said, Virgo, now onto your March 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Virgo, is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret. This could also indicate you could be having a problem with drinking or alcohol, or you could be connected to somebody that has a problem with that. Not all hope is lost, even though you could feel hopeless about a situation or sad. There's still two cups behind the person in the card, showing that not all hope is lost. You may feel like some things have gotten out of hand, or some things in some area of your life have gotten out of control. You don't want to flip the switch and go backward in time, but you may have the feeling like you have to. So you may be revisiting things that were disturbing or upsetting to you from the past, or you may be revisiting and dealing with situations that happened in the past that are coming back and they're being repeated now. This could be due to the fact that Mercury is in retrograde from February 16th until March 9th, and then you're in the post-shadow period 2 weeks after. So sometimes the past is known to return to the present during a Mercury in retrograde. You may feel a little woebegone, or feel like there's something you just don't want to contend with or deal with anymore. It could have to do with family. There could be some family issues that are cropping up, and a repeat of some issues that happened in the past. And in some ways, I feel like you're in a state of avoidance, or you don't want to see things too clearly because it hurts too much. This could have to do with a love relationship that ended badly, or a marriage that broke up, a divorce, a relationship that ended badly, or it could be even relationships that didn't end well that are not love related, as in romantic love. It could be family situations even, or something, could even be in work or career or with friends, but it feels like it would be more circling around family and love relationships. You may find it tricky because you may feel it's difficult or confusing this month to have a balance in your communications with maybe the people that were involved in that scenario, or just in general. You may be feeling a little bit disappointed about how you look or feel this month. Maybe you feel like you've gained weight and you're not happy about it. Or maybe you feel like, oh, I look older and I'm not happy about it. Or, oh, I don't like my look. I feel like my look isn't current enough. Or I feel like I look too tired or drab. Or it could be even physical health. You may not be feeling well, but there's something that I feel some of you aren't happy about yourself about. You may even feel victimized a little bit, and you may feel like I can't control how people behave towards me, and I can't control other people's actions. So you may even feel, for some of you, not all of you, you may feel victimized a little bit in the month of March 2020. You have the Four of Pentacles next, and the Four of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes holding on protectively to your finances or things of value. It could also be financial success coming to you in the future. It's in the old days of tarot, long ago, they called it the Miser card. This is a time where I feel you're going to be putting special attention and care and focus on your money. you might feel pressured, like there's pressure on you to get something going or moving along, and whatever this is may require you to spend extra money, or it may be causing you to have concern, like, oh no, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money coming up here in the future. I do feel that some of you, it comes up again that you are in a bit of a quandary and wonderment about why people are being difficult toward you. You may really feel also too, like because of other factors in your life, you want to be really cautious about your spending and your expenses. Again, I get this overwhelming feeling that something is coming up here that's going to cost you a lot of money, and you're a little concerned about it. Keep in mind this, if you're a Virgo sun sign and this isn't making sense to you, this could really be talking to Virgo rising people even more than it's talking to you Virgo sun sign people or the Virgo moon people. But I get some kind of expense. It could be maybe you need surgery, or maybe there's something, a medical expense, or a big home improvement, or a big home expense, or some equipment or something you have to buy, or some expensive trip you need to take, or, like maybe you need a new hot water heater, or a new heater, or a new air conditioner, or a new roof, or you need a new car. You might be a little concerned because there's a big expense of some sort looming in the future. Maybe you don't have to do it yet. Some of you would have to do it in March, but maybe some of you know the writing's on the wall, and even though you don't have to do it yet, it's coming. And I feel like this kind of like anxiety over this, expense that's coming. I feel like you're a little overwhelmed in some ways. I feel you have a lot to contend with and a lot is on your plate. You're quite busy. You may have a lot of extra responsibilities or duties in the month of March. I feel that some of you Virgos are going to feel like I have to get out of this rut that I'm in, or I need to get out in fresh air, nature, and sunshine. You may feel like you may feel like you're, what's the word? Like trapped or encapsulated too much, where you've got too much on your plate, you're overwhelmed by things, you're worried about expenses coming up, and then you have a lot of things in work that you're doing indoors. And I feel like maybe this is just normal for Virgos because they're an earth sign, but I really feel like you do much better when you can get out and walk, or ride your bike, or take hikes, or be out in the sunshine, or on a beach, or walking through woods, or at a lake. I feel that Virgos really, maybe a lot of signs feel this way, but I do feel Virgos need the outdoors. I do, to help recharge your batteries and help make you feel more grounded and centered. You have the Six of Pentacles next. So funny, you had Four of Pentacles holding on protectively to your money, and then here you have a card of Six of Pentacles, which could be giving your money generously and freely to others. It could also be somebody or a group or entity giving you charity or giving generously to you. It could also be the balance of give and take. This card can also indicate financial success, which Four of Pentacles can also indicate financial success in the future. So interesting, you have Six of Pentacles here. Some of you Virgos are going to be getting involved in some kind of job, business, or especially a project that's going to be very lucrative for you and pay off. This is going to bring you kudos and compliments and accolades and income. Even if you think, well, wait a minute, the thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to make more money off of that. Maybe I could get compliments, but how am I going to get more money off of it? Well, in the future, it could come to you that way, where through some recognition, through some positive feedback, you get more clients, more customers, more accounts, bigger business, or expand what you're doing. There is some money here to be made, even if at this time it doesn't make sense to you that I'm saying that's what's going to occur. Some of you Virgos are going to feel like you have to give some money to help somebody that's in your family. It could be a parent that needs you to help them out financially. Maybe they're elderly and not doing well. It could be a younger sibling or a child to you that needs to go to that's in college or needs money for expenses of things they have coming up. But I feel there is somebody, and it feels family related, that's going to need your assistance and generosity. And I feel it is monetary. It could also be in other ways, like you being supportive and kind. But I do feel ultimately, sometime this year, maybe even more strongly in April or May than you'll see it in March, that you're going to have to be giving and possibly giving of money to someone in your family. There's a lot of things that need to get ironed out here in all of what I said. I see an ironing board, and the word that's getting ironed on the ironing board is details. So a lot of details need to get ironed out in what's going on with you, with the new project or new endeavor, with any money that you want to, that you need to spend, and money that you would be giving. Some of you are going to be consulting an attorney and may even have some kind of legal papers or legalities or something drawn up. So you may be going into partnership with somebody, or you want something in writing that you're like giving to somebody else for them to sign to protect you and your interests. Maybe you're going to get engaged and you're having your partner sign a prenuptial agreement. But not all of you, but for some of you, you're dealing with a lawyer about something that needs to be written or drawn up. You may feel like there's family matters or some kind of issue going on around you that's a little complicated, complex, or in disarray. And for some of you, I do feel it's family situations. It could be a living situation. Perhaps somebody needs to move you, or your family or someone connected to you needs to move, or somebody is moving out and somebody else is moving in. Or I don't know, like there's some things about, I see the energy of people moving in a space, out of a space. Could be switching rooms, maybe because you're redoing or redecorating your house, or you need to create an in-home office or studio, and therefore whoever's ever in that room needs to move out and move to a different room because that's the room you need to use. Or, making a sound studio in your basement, or like maybe you play music and you want a soundproof room in your basement, or you need to build an addition, or you want to make your house a shop in the bottom and you're all going to live upstairs. I mean, whatever the case may be, but there's stuff to do with things being moved around in your house, people moving around in different rooms, some people moving out, some people moving in. You've got a lot of that kind of energy here. So the next card you have is the Six of Cups, and this is two people that are intertwined with each other and have known each other from a previous incarnation. They have, and you've reincarnated with them again to solve karma. You could be together to the end of your days, or you could fight and break up, and that still solves the karma. This could be a love partner to you, but it could also be somebody you have a soul connection with. This card can also indicate fond childhood memories or children, but in my readings, it usually does not come to mean that. It's usually somebody you have a romantic partnership with. Some of you are really trying to heal from an old wound that was inflicted to you by someone who you held dear. It could be love. It could be a friend, or it could be a family member that did this, but you would have held them dear. They would have been important to you. Some of you may be actually trying to reconnect with them again. So for some of you, you may be looking up an old love or an old friend or a relative you've lost touch with. If you choose to do it, I'm going to warn you, this is going to stir up a lot of things within your life or in your life of your family. If you try to keep it secret and not let other people know, little bitty bits of it are going to seep out and people will end up finding out about it. So if you're going to reconnect with somebody from your past and you're married or you're romantically connected to somebody, Be careful, because I feel your partner will find out that you're doing it if you're connecting with an old flame. If you're connecting with a family member that everybody's disconnected from, or like people don't understand that you would do that, it's going to come out that you reconnected with them. Just be very careful of anything you do unless it's 100% above board and out front for all to see, because I feel like there's some seepage of information and this to come out, and maybe not that long out in the future. It could come out pretty soon, and then you're going to be contending with some stuff that's not going to be good. You may also witness within your family or in your social groups a lot of people that are cropping up with some kind of childish behavior. You may feel like March is bringing out the worst in people around you. I feel like you're going to see a lot of irrational thinking, irrational behavior, impulsiveness, and which overall boils down to and equals immaturity. I feel like you're going to witness that. And you're going to be in a position where you have to put on a bright, sunny, happy face for everybody. And you may not really be feeling like that internally. So, that's not a comfortable feeling to do. I mean, when you really are unhappy or angry or feeling down or upset or agitated, and then you have to go in front of people, whether it be at work or family members or friends, and you have to pretend like all is well and everything's hunky-dory in your life, that is a very trying and testing emotions and set of things to deal with. Some of you need to expand and broaden your horizons beyond the group that you're in, either the work that you're doing or the people you hang with or whatever. You need to grow and expand beyond some nucleus that's going on. You have the King of Swords last. This is an air sign person. This is either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign. This could also be you, Virgo, if you have a rising or moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the Virgo-Libra cusp. This could be somebody that wants to validate you. They may want to validate your work or validate your opinions or validate who you are in some way. They may be kind of anxious in getting you involved in something. This could be a work project or some new endeavor or in a business, or even if there's some family dispute, they might be anxious in getting you involved in a family altercation or dispute. They want you to get in the mix of it. It could even be that. They have their own ideals, their own brand of thinking, their own notions. You may or may not agree with them. You may find them tyrannical and kind of a nuisance at times. You may find them pesty or annoyingly pesty or about certain things. Maybe not about everything, but certain things. If you've had any falling out with the King of Swords, this may be a time where they come to you and say, let's patch things up, let's be friends, let's make up, let's get along. You could be doing it to them, or they could be doing it to you. It actually feels more like they're coming to you that way. If you're in a love relationship with them, they may be looking at you like they want you to give them more time and attention and romance and feed their soul, feed their ego, pacify them, pay attention to them. For some of you, but keep in mind, you don't all have the same birth chart. You're not born on the same month, day, year. You're not born in the same country, city, town, province, or state. You don't have the same birth time either. So this could really be applying strongly to Virgo rising and Virgo moon people, but watch your rising sign or your moon sign if this isn't making sense. They may be kind of giving you this commanding presence. They may be coming at you like they want something to happen. If you are dating this person, they may want to get engaged, move in, or get married. If you are married to this person or living with this person already, they maybe want to have kids and start a family. If this is a person that you do business with or work with from time to time or is a good friend to you, they may want you to join in a business partnership with you. I feel like they Or if you're coupled with them already, they may want something from you or want you to do something like, let's be more this way or that way. Let's go in this direction or that direction. Like there's something that they want from you. They may feel like you're not giving them your all. They come up to me for you in some ways conflicted. You may also be getting mixed messages from this King of Pentacles. Keep in mind, King of Swords. Yes, I said King of Pentacles by accident. I know when I do it, everybody jumps on me. I have to read 12 signs and it gets confusing. So I mean King of Swords. You're the Pentacles person. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now I'm going to look at the gemstone crystal that I pulled already for you. I did it. I'm not doing it on camera. It's faster this way, and these videos are quite long enough. So the crystal that you got, that is the best crystal for you to wear on a beaded bracelet, wear on a pendant, put in your bra, carry it in your pocket, sleep with it under your pillow, meditate with it on your chakras when you're meditating, or just hold it and carry it. You got lapis. So lapis is Virgo stone for the month of March. It's going to give you, help you to see things clearly. It's almost like opening up your third eye, helping you even see things in a more metaphysical and psychic sense, and also going to help you with future vision of what things you need to do now to create a better life for you, or to get some things in a better frame of reference and better things to be happening for you in the future. If you have issues of trusting people, this is going to help heal your trust issues. It's also going to help give you the foresight and mental clarity to speak the truth and to say what you mean and to mean what you say when you're communicating. If you're on the cusp or the cusp of launching something new, a new business, a new project, a new plan, a new idea, new construction, new song, new video, new whatever, writing a book, composing music, doing a piece of art, whatever you're on the cusp of creating or starting, this is going to be a stone that's going to help give you that push, that energy, that drive to get it going and not drag your feet or dilly-dally, delay, or lag at all. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe if you would like to get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I always say, every month I record many videos for my Vimeo on-demand channel filled with many psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides. And I always post the most recent video series links below each video in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also get these links are available on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. You'll see all the different video series I have listed. I think I might even have 2,000 videos on Vimeo now. I know I had 1,500 a while ago, so I might be nearing 2,000 now. You just click on the video series you want, click on the zodiac sign you want to get, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, 3 of the most recent video series I have listed are under this video, and the first one is the psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for March 2020. If you would like to get your sign, Virgo, that link is below. I do a continuation of this reading after I sign off here, and I'm going to look into the crystal and give you more predictions and messages that will pertain to the month of March 2020. If you would like to get Jupiter and Capricorn psychic tarot, oracle card, and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, those predictions lasted from December 2019 through December of this year, 2020, because Jupiter has moved out of Sagittarius and into Capricorn as of December 2019, and they are chock full of information, three divination tools in one reading oracle, tarot card, oracle card, and crystal. You're going to get a lot of information in there. If you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to do so because it's going to affect you for a year. And you might want to watch your rising sign on those videos. And every year, Big Love reading, I do them in the middle of February, which was last month, and it lasts for the entire year of 2020. Although I will do a Big Love update, another like love romance update, probably in like June or July maybe, but I usually do an update at some point. But in these videos, they are chock full of divination tools and information. I use tarot, oracle card, crystal, and pulled a gemstone. So couples and singles are in those videos. The first, I look into the singles of your sign, pulling 3 tarot cards, 1 oracle card, plus the crystal for the single people of your sign. Then, using a different tarot deck, I pulled 3 tarot cards, 1 oracle card, and looked into the crystal for the coupled people of your sign. And then to conclude the reading, I pulled a gemstone from my velvet bag of gems as to what would be the best gemstone crystal for your zodiac sign to use and work with and wear in this year of 2020 to attract love and romance and enhance your aura and love energy. So there's a lot going on there, and I got to tell you, I can't really pay attention to it when I do it, I just do them. And if I want to hear what my guide said later, I go back and listen at a later date. And I went back and I listened to my sun sign, my rising sign, and my moon sign, and my Venus sign. And actually, my Venus sign really made a lot of sense. My sun sign and my rising sign did as well, kind of equally. But when I listened to my Venus sign, I'm like, yep, I had messages coming to me from there too. So you might want to check out your Venus sign if you know what it is. If you would like to donate to this channel and help support this channel, I have a donation link that I've created that is below all the video links below based on request. People were asking me in December, how can I donate to your channel? I did not have a donation link. I created one, and I want to thank you so much to the kind and generous people that have donated to my channel. I don't take it lightly. It does mean a lot to me, and I do greatly appreciate it. So thank you for that. If you would like to receive more messages and predictions from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, they're both on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, sacred geometry cards, animal messages and totem cards. I pull angel cards, different kinds of oracle cards. I look into my crystal. You never know what's going to happen over there. Whatever my guides tell me to do is what I pick up and do. And then I post those messages, and many people find they resonate with them. And they're not just for the day that I post them. I just did one the other day. It came up Ace of Cups, and that card and its messages and predictions were covering a 6-month time period. So it can cover a week, a day, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months, you never know. So I hope to see you over there. I do interact with people on my social media pages. So I look forward to seeing you there if you're interested in checking that out. I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal month of March, Virgo. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.